My name's Dr. Brendan Shannon. I'm Head of Postgraduate Programs at Monash University in Melbourne, Australia. So I've been a paramedic for 12 years now. About 7 years ago, I was stuck ramped. Ramped is when paramedics are stuck within the emergency department, unable to hand over their patients because of access delays that the hospital might be experiencing. And I figured rather than just whinging about being ramped, I wanted to do something about it. So I went back and did my honours degree, and my honours degree marks were luckily high enough to then be afforded the opportunity to go and do a PhD. And I think like most people, once you start a PhD, heavily involved in research, education comes alongside that. And I've then transitioned into academia while still trying to maintain my clinical workload as well, because I think it's important to keep the hand on the bedside and hand with the patients. I'm currently looking at programs that try to increase the access to care for patients who are underserved within our community. Now that's a big umbrella term to capture, but that means that there's lots of avenues that we can research. This might be patients with chronic disease, it might be patients who suffer from complex social conditions, or a mixture of the two, often do go hand in hand, as well as looking at patients who frequently utilise healthcare services like the emergency department. And in particular, I'm keen to look at community paramedicine programs and the role they could play in treating these underserved communities. Every day you put 2 feet on the ground when you get out of bed, most of the time, and you have to have a purpose that drives you every day. And the purpose that why I do my research, why I work as a paramedic, is that every day I'm afforded the opportunity to help people's lives be better, particularly those who don't have the privileges that I'm afforded. And that's what drives me every day in both my research, my education, and my clinical role as a paramedic. I have a real interest in restoring old cars. My father's a mechanic, my father-in-law's a mechanic, and I think that's what really nurtured my love of tinkering with cars. The other thing that I love to do is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So if I'm not at work, or if I'm not working on old cars, you'll see me in the dojo.